Hello. There we go. Right, we're all up and running. Still in my dressing gown, me. I'm not well. Still not well. So, flip. Boom. Right, so this is what I've done. I've opened it all up. So, I'll just flick on mine so I can see it. Right. Obviously, frog spawns are in the same. That's just been flipped around. That's in the same place. But I've removed the rocks from behind. So, there's swimming space absolutely everywhere. All the rocks I've got gaps through. Even this big mound here. It's got gaps in there. You can see straight through the middle. Look, it goes straight through the bottom, the gaps. So the fish can hide absolutely everywhere. But to say that, got thrown up in half a day. I don't think I've done that bad myself. Not lost a single fish. All the fish are happy as a chappy. All the corals seem to be holding for now. Like I said, the polyps are out. They're all happy. The fluffy ones are out. So let's just see how it goes over the next few days. The thing is, what I've not done, I'm not even looking at the chat, so I can't even tell you if people are saying anything, so just bear with me. What was I going to say? Yeah, things are not stuck down. Like the frog spawn is not stuck down. There's another one behind. That's not stuck down. Just like wedged. Not stuck down. Not stuck down. The top one, it's not stuck down. A lot of things I'm not stuck down, just in case I want to do a rearrangement in a day or two. And I didn't want to fill the tank up with like the milliput juice. Do you know what I mean? Like at the minute, you might look at this and go, that is crystal clear. But to me, it's got that tinge still. Because I absolutely loaded it with bacteria. See if I can see the tinge here. I think you might just be able to make out the tinge. From that side, it looks clear. But I think if you look straight through, you see a little tinge still. Where it's bacteria. So what I did, I actually loaded it with colony. And I also used the fritz stuff and all. So I combined it fritz with that. Right, someone's ringing me on this hangout. So just bear with me, I'll jump right back on. Right, I banned that royal by accident. Don't take it personally, but I'm going to unban you now. You can hear me. That was an accident. just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'm going to get you unbanned. I don't know why I just done that. I am so sorry. Right. I was using my phone and I was trying to make PB a bloody mod and I clicked on the wrong one. Community. Community settings. Right, sorry about that. If you can hear me, I am genuinely sorry. Right, you're now unbanned, but I am sorry for that. Right, save. Right. Now you're there, and I do not know why PB's not on. Odd. Right, I'm back. Right, Aquarium, you're not banned. Oh, sorry about that. You're there. Sorry, look at me smoking. See, this is the bit you're not supposed to see me. That's why I show my camera. So, right, so let me get rid of that. I look rough as toast. I'm ill. I've got the flu. So, I'm absolutely a mess of it. So, anyway, PB. PB's back as a mod. Right. I'll get me a tank up in a second. I'll show you all what I've done. I will be doing all my tests today. Triton's still not set up, so we'll get the Triton set up today. But Bubba, you're back in the club. Yeah, I've got a lot of patience, so I'm all right with anyone. Let people speak their minds is the best thing. You're right, rookie. Right, let's get this back up. So I'll keep this on and I'll turn it on my phone so I can show you around. Let's say if I sound dreadful, I know that. So. Let's get this camera on. I know it's early for a lot of you. Or in Rookie Reef it's late, isn't it? So, sorry about that. Give me a second. And we're good. Right, let's turn this. There we go. So, let's say I did this in 12 hours. People might not think it's tidy, but when everything's getting cold and you need to get it back in, this is what we do. So, I've made loads of room. Like I was saying before, I've made loads of room. So, there's absolutely tons of swim room now. Instead of being packed up, I've made swim room. There's gaps and tunnels all over. Like I said, this looks like an heap of mess. I'm preferably going to stack more SPS up there. I said, we've got colonies on here anyway, but the gaps around everywhere. My fox face decided to jump out of the tub when I was transferring it back over. So if you look at this side, it looks perfect, but his other side where it was flapping around is a bit bruised. Turn around. There, look at that. Bit bruised. That's what happens when he goes for a walk. So don't take your fish for walks. Don't turn out well. He jumped on the floor. My missus is like, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I'm like, you pick it up. So let's have a look. So everything seems to be doing well. Like I said, the frog spawn there is not actually, that's just resting on there. It's not even pinned down. So I've even got a little bit of SPS right at the back. See how we go there. So things will be getting moved. Like this isn't mine. So this isn't mine. This isn't mine. That's not. So there's a few pieces in here that are not actually mine. So when they go, I'll be rearranging, and I will be getting some corals, and I'm going to be doing a big shout out to the people that did the super chat because I've got enough to buy a couple of decent corals after the ones I lost. So it will be going back into the tank, and I will be giving a big thumbs up, big shout outs, and I'll be shouting the name out for weeks to come when I get the corals. But like I said, this is redone. The silicone on this is absolutely perfect compared to what it was. I just noticed something here. I want to know what it is. It might just be a bit of crap, but look like a bit of mysis. But did I use new sand? Yeah, I use new sand. I use what do you call it? The live sand. So I use live sand. It's a lot more finer than the stuff I've used before. That's why it took a day or two. Like there was no point in me trying to show my tank like yesterday, the day before, because it was just cloudy. I woke up this morning and it was clear. Plus, I dosed it with a lot of bacteria. It was the name some live sand for me. What's the live sand called? The Ocean Summit. Ocean Summit. I can't think of its name. What's it called? Give me a second. Let me just pin that there. 1 minute. Put that there. Stick that there a second. Right. Let me get the name of it. Ocean River. I'll get the exact one. I'll get the exact one. So just so you know. And I actually got it at a proper bargain price. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if you're in America, Australia, wherever you are in the world, but over here it's usually around £33.99, say, for £10, £10 of it, and I got £20 for £1 cheaper. So I'll get the exact brand. Right, it was Ocean Direct from Carib Sea. Hang on, what I'll do, I'll show you this link here. I'll share this page so you can see it. Screen share, that one. So the one I got was that. If you can see that, tell me if you can see that or not. Well, that's the one that I got. Let me just. That one. So that's the one that I got there. I got the. Oh, I got £40, should I say? Yeah, not £20 for this. So there we go. Well, usually it's 33.99 for £20. I got £40 of it for 32. And like I said, this swell is just up the road from me, so it's not too bad. So I can't knock the price of that. The nice Millie, which one are you talking about? You talking about that one? I fragged that loads when I had like the kind of crash. They had loads of branches, like the branches sticking off everywhere. I had loads of branches at the back, at the sides. I've got some over there on the frag rack. I thought I was going to lose it all. So what I did, fragged it up. And it didn't die, so I shouldn't have fragged it. Hello, Seymour.
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, didn't think you could see me. What's up?
Oh, I see you.
What's up,
Can't
man?
sneak in without me seeing you. How's this looking?
Looking good, man. Look nice and clean.
Oh, clean, clean. And like that, I went to bed, and it was cloudy as I woke up this morning. It was crystal clear. But I have changed the filter socks about 5 times since I've done it, and the poly filter. Yeah. And the skimmer. Put the skimmer on to filter it all out. Oh, where's it gone? 1 second. Does this all the time when I stick it to my glass. There we go. You might see little bits of poly filter floating around in there still. Just bear with me. I'm going to empty this skimmer.
Looks good, though, man. Looks good.
I'm back.
All right, I'm gonna jump
Yeah, I
out.
turned the skimmer on a wet skim.
I'm gonna jump back out and jump back in because I think something's wrong with my phone.
No worries. How's the frag dealing? Good. Everything's good in mine. Every frag that I've fragged are good. If that's what you're saying it to. Yeah, all my frags are good. You right, Reef Jones? I won't worry about dosing more. Like I say, if you go into that Triton, it lasts me months. It's just gone down in price. It's what, £30? And it can last me a few months. And that's all I dose. I don't dose anything else. That and plankton I dose. That's it. I got this the other day from the. It's a shame I can't dose. Some people call them Jedi mind tricks. So I got that. It's like that was a nice green Monty white Pollux with purple rim. So I got that. I got that from Michael's store actually. You know, big on fish. So my McLaren store. Let's say if you're in the UK and you want some corals and fish shipping, nip to bigonfish.co.uk. I got that, and I got this frag. That frag there of acro there, that purple acro at the front there, and that seems to be all right. I've not really seen polyp except. In fact, there is. This polyp's coming out, but not massive. So we'll see how that goes. But like I say, everything else, you got all this digi here. That was actually id at the back of my tank. That's why it's never been seen before. That's why it's looked very pale. It was id behind the rocks. I actually found some corals that I didn't even know I had when I was in here. Like this. You had this here. This acro was stuck to the back of my rocks. So I've got a free acro anyway. I found some zoas. I found zoas. So I've got zoas everywhere. Oh, there's some down there actually. Found what loads of zoas I didn't know I had. Was always there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like, oh, this smashed to bits in my tub. But right, so that grows like mad anyway, so I'm not really fussed about that. But polyp extension, who said that? Delicate Reef. No, Dream Reef UK. Trust me, this is nothing polyp extension to what I used to have before my tank went tits up. As people will tell you, my polyps was massive. Like you can see up there. That's a little bit of polyp extension. I had massive polyp extension. See that turquoise acro there? That's doing well since I raised it up. Really big polyps. And you got, let's have a look at the polyp extension on this when it focuses. See, I've got my Christmas tree in the back. Oh, got my Christmas tree up, by the way, so it's Christmas and all that. And my little one over there. And she's decorated everything. Look, she loves it. Bells, ding, ding. Sent me a pick and hangouts. I'll have a gander in a second. Let's just get one here. Booting up a retro pie, making it better. Stick that there. Stick that there for now. Right, let's have a look at this hangouts. Bubba, you know what they say about people with big polyp extension? Yep, good water. All right, give me a second. I'm just going to check this hangouts, but I can't do it. I need to check it on here. So bear with me. Rookie Reef. Oh, I'll tell you what, Rookie, that looks exactly the same as what I had. Mine looked like that. But yeah, you've got colonies in there and all. Yeah, I had three colonies go. One of them worth about 200 quid. But frags, yeah, that's horrible to see, in it. A coral graveyard. So it's upsetting to see that. Here we go. Can't get back into hangouts now. 1 second. Trying to get back into hangouts. Tell you what, since they changed this hangouts is really bad. I'm back. Right, I'm there. Right, stay on there. Right, let's have a look. So, anyone want to jump in the hangout? Let's have a conversation. Let's see how things go. How many have we got? It's too early. I think a lot of people Sunday early. Seymour's not back. Where's Seymour gone? I'm going to try this. Shorten the URL thing. See if this works. So, yeah, would it? Tank's looking good at the minute. If anyone wants to jump in, there's a little link. Hopefully that works. Someone could do a checking it for me, see if it works. Come on, jump in, have a chat. Tell you what I got yesterday. I got a nice Christmas box off a distributor from over here. Absolutely cram-packed with goodies. And a nice cup, which I'm using for a cup of coffee. Come on, people, get on here. Look, you're all here, you're all listening, and no one's talking. It's a live chat, it's a live stream. It's Sunday. I've got a new aquarium. I'll tell you what, Rookie, that Monty Cap's been brilliant. Since I got rid of the vampire tank, or I think in America they call it the lieutenant tank, that has just exploded with growth. And I love how it's splitting. It's going to start folding and folding now. So that's my little project to get that massive. Hello, Aquarium Cup. How was your day? How was your morning? If you woke up like me, rough as toast. But yeah, like I said, it came at 9 o'clock in the morning, the aquarium. They knocked on my door to deliver it at 9 in the morning. And I was still mucking around at 10 o'clock at night. So we're talking a good 13, 14 hours. But I had a lot of problems when I was doing it. Because when I set it up, they didn't send the pipe work, so I had to redo all the pipe work. So I had to take it off the old one, put it into the new one. But when I connected it all back together, the O-rings didn't fit. The O-rings had scratched, dented, and they didn't fit, so I had a leak. And not one of them, all of them. So it was pulling them in and out for about 2 hours. I was whipping and swapping the pipe, trying to get them in. I never had any O-rings. I've got O-rings on order. They won't be here till Monday. But the salt creep at the minute is actually put on today. So hopefully that'll be good for me. Yeah, that's a rookie. It's a shortcake. I had a massive colony of shortcake in there. It just disintegrated. I walked in the house and I just smelled SPS when I walked through the door after I got in from work. So I knew straight away. So I walked over to the tank, I seen it. I took it out. I thought, strawberry shortcake, you look at them wrong, the strip. So I thought, fair enough. And then within 12 hours, I had 2 colonies just complete strip. Absolutely devastating. After that, like I say, I've had frags strip. But it seems to be only acros that are stripped. No millies are stripped. You know what I mean? It's just acros. In fact, I say that, just acros and a rainbow montifora. Well, 2 rainbow montiforas. 1 colony and 1 frag. But I'm saying frag, the frag was the size of an inch and a half. Plated. And the colony was about 4 or 5 inches. Both of them just completely stripped. You right, Doctor? So, someone jump on. Where is Seymour gone? Seymour, you're listening, jump in. I hate talking to myself. I don't know if Dave can do this. Dave can sit there and talk and talk. I can't do it. Just getting bored talking to myself. Ah, rookies from the future. There you go. What time is it there now, rookie? Must be early in the morning. Was it 1 o'clock or something? See that would it? So we've got that millie there now. So you see that millie there? Let's see how quick that grows. So we know we've got a few stumps at the front and then the big one at the side. Let's see how quick that grows. I reckon within a month or two, we should have some nice stumps on that, some nice growth on that. I really need to do my testing today, and I'm so tired and ill, but it's got to be done. Oh, look, yeah, never lost a single LPS. None. The only LPS I've lost in here is a trumpet coral. I had about 3 or 4 heads on a frag, and I put it next to a different colour trumpet. You know the purple one with the green centres, and it ate them. Tentacles came out, and they were so big. I'm not even joking how big they were. They were just eating. It started eating it, but because I like natural, I left it, let it do its job. But then trumpet corals, I remember it was about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. We walked into an LFS. The missus says, "I'll have that coral, but I want some of them for free, the trumpets." And they said, "All right then." So they give her two heads. I snapped them off, so there's one head each, put one side each side of the tank, and grew two massive colonies from it. Yeah, it's a strong smell. Like I said, as soon as I walked through the house, and as soon as I walked through the living, like into the living room when I came back from work, I could smell SPS strong as hell. And I knew straight away. I walked up to the tank knowing something's stripped because the smell you can just smell it a mile away. It's strong, vinegary smell. Yeah, a bit acidic smell. I'm going to pop my RFG on today. I've got my reactor ready. Stick some miracle mud in that. So we'll have miracle mud. What that? In fact, let's see if let's see if cruises on here. Just send Cruise a quick message if he's available. It's supposed to be really early where he is. Might just get out of bed. Oh, excuse me. Might say I'm tired. Um, Send me a channel message. Right, a few of them have got the message now. So you tank building tomorrow. See, I actually had a couple of days of work with this bloody flu I've got. They rang me up Saturday, seeing if I was coming in Monday. The way I'm feeling at the minute, there's no way I'm going to. Tank building like this, trust me, not building, like swapping over tanks when you like this, definitely not a good thing. Especially when you get a mouthful of the salt water. Yuck. Disgusting. Can you hear me or is it really low? Someone give me a shout, see if you can hear me. Rookie, can you hear me? Just give me a shout out if you can hear me. Someone just type in the chat, see if you can hear me, or am I talking to myself? Right, that's alright then. Yeah, Rookie, I feed plankton. I dose plankton daily, but I also feed reef roids, most probably once a week, and I feed aminos, most probably once, twice a week. But I don't go out my way to feed LPS or anything. I don't feed them. I don't feed pellets or anything to the corals. One sec. Um, it's 2:10 in the afternoon. It's very quiet. I don't know why people are so quiet. It's never this quiet. Has anybody heard from Infamous Aquatics? I was thinking about him the other day. I've not heard from him in so long. The Red Sea program to start the tanker pod, the Red Sea program, the dosing thing. No, I've never done the dosing. I've never used the dosing one. Aquarium Cop, you're listening, but no one's bloody speaking. We need to get someone on the chat. Be nice. Bear with me, I'm just changing some settings on here. Because all the things that I put on, all of them have been stopped. It's got Reef in the thing. Right, I'm back. Let's get the chat up. Right, I'm good. Right, come on, people. It's getting boring now. Why Seymour not on? Is anyone else doing a live stream? Let's find that out, because that would help. No. No. Right, we're going to send Seymour a message. So, has anyone got any questions, or what should we talk about? Right, because it's quiet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go get changed. I'm going to leave this running. I'm going to leave the angle in there. So if anyone wants to jump in, jump in. I need to get some sugar. So I need a cup of coffee with sugar. What I'll do. So that one there.
Hey, Paul, what's up? Paul. Am I in the right chat?
You there, Seymour? Hello. Some come, some go. He's gone. He come and he went. Seymour. Knock, knock, knock. Shall I try to turn your mic on? Seymour.
Hey, Paul, can you hear
Aha!
me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. What's up, man?
Hello. It's just very quiet. I'm all alone. I'm all
Yeah,
alone.
I know. How many people watching?
I'll tell you what, I'm not well, me. I'm rough as toast.
A good win by United yesterday.
Yeah, but we've lost Pogba for the derby, haven't we?
I know. That was oh, man. That was
He
a
got the
silly.
ball first, though. You've got to admit that.
Yeah. Pogba. Yeah. Yeah,
Top
we
player.
gonna do.
We'll miss him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just gonna be a yeah. I mean, I gotta admit, I think City's gonna win that, especially with no Pogba now. Unless Mourinho might just park the bus.
Yeah, he will. He'll do what he did with Chelsea.
Yeah, but I think no, I think he has to go for it because this is a chance to take points off of them.
Yeah, well, they're 8 points in front, so we need them, don't we?
Yeah, so
Well,
you
5 at the
can't.
minute, aren't we?
Yeah, you can't depend on
Depends if we
Arsenal
win
or
tomorrow.
anybody else. You can't depend on Arsenal or anybody else to take points off of them.
I can't see anyone beating them this season in Europe. They're just like unbeatable.
Yeah, they're rolling pretty well.
Yeah, I got a nice little Christmas box yesterday from Fritz.
Your sponsors are very nice to you.
Oh, they are. I got he sent me a box of salt and like all the liquids, cups, pens, coasters. Really good.
What do I have to do to get friends like that in the US?
You see, the thing is, mine's more not for YouTube. Mine's for Facebook because I run I create a Facebook group, didn't I?
Ah,
So like my Facebook group's got about 5,500 members on it.
oh, interesting. Yeah, no,
I added you to it, didn't I?
I can't do that. It's too much work. I don't even like using Facebook, to be honest.
Yeah, no, like, see, the difference is with Facebook group, it's nothing like this. A Facebook group runs itself. You create it, and then people post on it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have a few rules. If you want to post on it, like, only sponsors can post on it. Like, normal people can post once a week or once a month or something, like a normal business. But, like, sponsors can just post as much as they want. You know what I mean?
Right.
But again, they don't take the mick. They may do one post a week. But because they send the products, we use the products. So we use the products, and if we like them, we have to say, yeah, they're good. If someone recommends something, we'll recommend their product. I've had sponsors before where I've not recommended the products. You know what I mean? Where I've said, no, it's all right. Like JBL. JBL sent me a test kit. Do you know, to test?
Mm-hmm.
I did a true review on it, saying, well, it's all right if you're a beginner for the first month or so, but after that, no way would I use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So honesty is the best policy, in my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Well, I don't think you can go wrong with Fritz or ATM, though, can you?
But yeah. Well, I'm not using Fritz yet, but I think Fritz is the next salt I'm gonna use because right now the salt I'm using is Tropic Marin, and it's so expensive. But Fritz matches the Triton parameters better, and it's way cheaper. For less than what you pay for what makes a 200-gallon box, a Fritz 160-gallon bucket costs more, maybe $20 more.
Yeah.
So It was $100+ for a tropic marine. 160 gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cheaper. So Fritz is cheaper.
Good. Cruise is
And
on. Hello, Cruise. Tell you what, Cruise, later on, I'm going to try to get a live stream up. I'm going to be putting my miracle mud in my reactor. So,
shouldn't that be a video?
we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Or shall I do it now? Shall I do it now? There's not many people on, though. It's better when there's more people on.
All right.
There are more people. Like I said, 'cause I'm doing it in the reactor. I think it's going to be more widely available if people use it on the reactor. Do you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people look at me, I'm Paul. Right, so just getting the link.
That's interesting. What kind of reactor do you use? Do you use like the Ultra Reef reactor?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got an ultra reef
man.
reactor and I put about 1.5 pounds in of miracle mud. But I change it more often because I'm using it faster. But if you think of it the other way, you'd be putting loads in and it'll last you a long time, but I'm only putting a bit in. So I'm using the tub over the same amount of time as a normal person would, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got it. All right.
So I think I'm utilising it in the same way, just a different way.
Yeah. I just ordered one of those Ultra Reef reactors.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah.
They are good.
I think I'm gonna use it for yeah. I think is it yeah, I'm gonna use it for carbon. But I like how you just twist it off, take it, dump it, and
Do you use Miracle Mud, Seymour?
yeah, but in my little mini refugium.
Right. What you could do is pop a little bit at the bottom of the reactor, you know?
Good.
You put a sponge up. You could put a sponge over the top of it, and you could put your carbon over the top of that. You could put a sponge over the top of that, and you could put your GFO over the top of that. So you could take sections out at a time. That's what I do. Like my miracle mud's always at the bottom because that lasts the longest. That's in there 3-4 months. Then if you put a bit of GFO, that can stay in there 3-4 months. So you could change your GFO when you change your miracle mud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then your carbon, you can just take that out on the top because it's at the top layer, so you can just take that out on its own.
Yep, that's a good idea. I was gonna use the Triton, not GFO, but the Triton phosphate absorber if I ever need to use any. That one you don't have to tumble.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back onto the hangout so I can show Cruise's tank.
Let me check the chat. Rookie Reefer said he's playing Xbox.
See if we can get this link.
Oh man, Rookie Reefer. Why you making fun of me, brother? O's classic line I just ordered. Yeah. O's classic line I've just ordered. Hey Rookie, you have your cars.
He's got a point.
I have my tank. So so you know, we all have our stuff. Yeah, this is something I'm actually buying new. Like a lot of the stuff I have, Rookie, I buy used from other people.
Yeah. The link's on there. It'll give you a warning. Just say, yeah, carry on. Don't go to safety. Click the other link because it's playing up again. I've done the bit LY one and that didn't work for me. So, but let's see if we can get back onto this Hangouts and I'll show you my system. What are you doing now, See? What are you doing now? Are you at home?
Yeah, my missus is telling me off.
Why? Because it's early.
Yeah. Yeah, she's telling me off. It's okay though. There's a new Reef shop in Brooklyn I never heard about. I think we're gonna go check it out.
I need to get some pods because
you don't hear about new Rookie Reefer. I just need to move close to O so I can get all his unused stuff for cheap. Man, it's about time I start selling some stuff now because I got too much crap.
get it sold. It's all about selling.
Yeah, but sell. I got the BRS reactors. I got a couple of them I got to sell. I got a BRS mini reactor I'm going to sell. I got an Aquamax reactor. That one I'm going to keep because that one you can make a Chato reactor out of. So I'll keep that. Got some Tunzi Refugium lights to sell. I'm probably going to sell my Kessel Refugium light. Yeah, I got a couple of stuff to sell.
Trying to get onto this bloody hangouts again. It's not letting me get on it.
What do you mean? You're on it twice already. What do you mean?
No, I mean, let's put this camera on.
You're already in it twice, aren't you?
Yeah. But I want the camera on my phone, but it won't let me get back in.
Oh, so one is muted, and the other is not.
That's my laptop. You know what? I'll restart this one. Right. I'll restart my phone and we'll kick it back in. And his Cruise is there. I'll show you Cruise, my redone aquarium. So let me have a look. There with me. I've got like 3 YouTubes running. I don't know why. He's still there, Seymour, yeah? Oh, he's gone. Right. Let's have a look at this. Hello, Cruise. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep, still here.
Right.
How's the football?
How you doing?
Yeah, doing good. How's the tank? How's the switch over?
It's a nightmare. We've got a bit of interference there, Cruise. I'll jump back on the Sandgaps now and I'll show you.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah, you need to put your headphones.
Yeah, give me a second.
So now you're in here 3 times. Oh no, twice.
Come on.
No,
Twice. There we go. Yeah. Do you know what? We'll wait for Cruise. I'll make a coffee. Here we go, Seymour. Oh.
Let me see the base.
Yeah.
Let me see the base. Yeah. And when the carbon is clogged, does the flow? Where do you put it? Do you put it in the 3rd chamber, 2nd chamber?
I put it in the return chamber.
Me too. All right, that's where I was planning on putting it. What kind of pump? What kind of pump do you attach to it?
You see, I suck the water out of here because this is like. By the time it goes through and it's here, it's coming out clean, so it's going straight back into the tank. You see, that's why I do it that way.
All right, let me see it again. Let me see how you attach a pump.
So the thing is in there, the base is in there.
Yeah.
The pipe goes over into this chamber. And I've just got the J-Bo pump. I think it's like the J-Bo 1000. It's tiny little J-Bo one. See it there?
Yeah.
That's all you need. And I've got like the valve there in case I need to slow it down a bit more. So, Cruz has gone. It'd be good if Cruz was here. See the way I do it, Seymour? I do it this way. I do it like this. I get one sponge. Put one sponge at the bottom. So one sponge goes at the bottom.
You're blocking. I can't see.
Then I put my Miracle Mud in there.
Ah.
Yeah. Look, this is my mess at the minute. You see this? Look.
Right.
I'm not even. This is my messy bit. Hang on, my dog needs a toilet. Good one. Right. So what I'll do? I'll put the sponge in. I'll put Miracle Mud in. Then I'll put the sponge here. Do you know over the top?
Yep.
So I'll put the sponge here. Then I'll put filter floss here. Do you know over the top?
Yeah.
Right. Or you could do it the other way. You could put filter floss, then this. Then you can put whatever you want on top of this. You know, carbon or like whatever you want. And then I'll just cut like a dodgy shape, one of these out, and then I put that over the top. You know, the top of that.
Yep.
So I have like layers, and that's the way I do it. I just have layers, so I can use it for multiple things. The size of it. Do you know what I mean? As long as it's not compact. But that's why I only put the Miracle Mud so far. Because if it's too heavy, the water's going to push through all the Miracle Mud. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be hard and tough. So that's why I just utilise like £1.50, £2. And that's why I've got big ass tubs of it. Big ass tubs of Miracle Mud. Good stuff.
Good stuff. I'm
Good
excited
stuff.
to try it.
The real stuff. Don't go for the fakes, because the fakes are crap. And because it's how coarse it is, water can flow through it pretty well. When you buy the other stuff, it's more like a mud, and it turns to like a slime and thick, and it's hard for the water to pass through it. So let's have a that'll go in there. Skimmer's going well.
What skimmer is that?
Straight away. This is, you won't even be able to see a brand on it. There's no brand on it, look. Because I got it from a bloke got into contact with me from, where was he from? I think it was Taiwan.
Taiwan?
He said, will you try the skimmers out? I said, yeah. Taiwan. I think they're called Aqua. HC Aqua. HC Aqua. I think very, very slight on there, you can see. HC Aqua. But over there, they've got loads. They've got like they do massive, massive skimmers over there. Huge ones.
Yep. I know Cove is another Chinese brand, right? Well, no, okay. Taiwanese and Chinese is not the same thing, but there's a bunch of Taiwanese, Hong Kong, Chinese brands that are decent.
Yeah.
Should I bring
Oh, there's plenty of brands. A lot of them are just knockoffs. That's what it is. Of the good stuff. And sometimes they build them pretty well. Just go on YouTube, see who's on. It's not that I'm cold, Rookie. I'm just full of the flu. So I feel hot and cold all the time.
All right, I'm dropping the kids off on the church bus.
the church bus?
Good morning.
Haha, he's here.
Sorry, is that
What are you? Yeah, that's miles better. What are you? I was thinking of getting that one. What do you think of it? Woody, what was you think of getting? Anyway, Cruise. Let me get back to Cruise. I was just showing them how I set up this reactor with the Miracle Mud cruise. But now I need to get back on this Hangouts and it plays up. Let's see if I can get back on.
How much do you have left?
I've got loads.
Okay, good.
You did me well.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I can see you here. Let me jump on this one. Right, I'll jump on this one for now. I'm going to restart this one. So.
Done.
Cruz, you heading to work on a Sunday?
What was that, Oral? Seymour?
Done.
You heading to work on a Sunday?
Nah, just warming up the car. Gonna be taking it to downtown pretty soon. So
Daddy.
it's 30 degrees outside over here. So just warming her up. And plus my house has nothing but hardwood floors, right?
It's
so
freezing.
If I talk, it echoes throughout the entire house, and my son and my wife are still sleeping.
Right.
So I have to step outside. Look at that. Miracle Mud. Yeah.
Loads.
Nice.
I'll tell you, this is how we're going to do it.
Uh-huh.
So I put my sponge at the bottom and I fill it to about there. Because I think I've tested it up here. I've tested it here, and it works out. If I do it to about there, I get the absolute perfect flow. Going through it all.
I have an idea for you.
Go for it.
Ready to hear it? Do you have a flour sifter?
Yeah.
Well, sift all the fines out of it, out of the Miracle Mud, right? Sift all the fines out, and you're left with a little bit more coarse.
Yeah.
Yeah, pour the coarse media into that. You get even better flow.
Oh, I could pour the coarse meat into that and then put the other one in the Tupperware tub.
Correct.
Yeah.
How do you separate them?
Like he said, with a flour sift.
Yeah, with a flour sifter.
Ah, shucks.
Thinking.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I kind of blew everybody's mind the other night as well with the vinegar dosing for the carbon for the calcium reactor.
Nice clean sponges, been in bleach.
That's the kind of reaper I am. Better reefing with better science. Yeah.
Comes with a little leaflet inside.
Oh, beautiful. Yep.
I need to. I think it's about time. When you use it in a refugium, how often should you replace it?
If you're actually utilizing it in a refugium, how thick is your substrate right now?
I think it's about 2 inches is the depth. It's still a small space, so it's about 2 inches.
About 2 inches.
1.5, 2 inches.
Put it in.
A year?
Okay. It might be time to remove. Remove like a couple of cups. If you can actually get it in there. Just remove a couple of scoops, and then add a little bit more. You don't want to disturb the smaller refugium.
What I said, what you could do, Seymour, is just get like some sections and like slide them into the Miracle Mud, and then just take them sections out at a time.
Okay.
Yep.
So don't. Okay.
You could do. You could utilize the acrylic slide, like Paul said.
All right. Okay. All right. That's good advice. I could do that.
Easy peasy. But we're gonna putting this in today. I need to do all my tests and all. In fact, let me just show you that. See, my phone's on, so I have to do that actually. I might need to get my phone. It looks crap like this. But what I've done, I've opened up all the rock, so now there's loads of flow all around the rocks.
Oh, let me see the setup.
I'm gonna put the camera on my phone. It's better on my phone. But not click off it. Every time I click off it, it just disappears. Can't get back on it.
Yeah.
Right, bear with me.
Okay.
Link. Mute this. Right, can you see me?
Yep.
Right, let's do this. Turn it round. Boom. Right, can you see that, yeah? Right, so we've got it in. I've opened it up so you can see underneath. There's absolutely loads of swimming room underneath.
Yeah. More room for corals too.
More room at the top for them to swim. I've done it here. Now this, it looks like a mound of rocks has been piled up. But if you look, all of it is opened up inside.
Yeah.
So all the back's opened up.
Nice.
And it looks, I say it looks crystal clear.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
How's that look?
Crystal clear. I see the
one day.
The fox face is happy again.
Oh, after taking a walk, you can see its damaged sides where it's been battered. See?
Yeah.
That's it. He jumped out of the bucket and went for a walk. So.
Jeez. You okay though?
That's the sides. Like I said, I've opened the sides up more, so like you got less touch in the back, and there's gaps everywhere. So hopefully they'll be happy. You're not happy the last time. More swimming space. I've actually removed rock. I've actually got a bucket of rock out here. So I've got a bucket of rock here. All that rock got taken out, like 3 big chunks of rock.
Yep.
But I have got I've got one of the plates in the back anyway. Do you know one of them thingy plates? For bio wood.
But yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's not like I'm taking it away. I've got that, so that'd be enough to run this tank. I wouldn't even need rock in here. You know what I mean? For the bacteria load.
Yeah.
But, Jedi mind trick. Ooh. That's a new one.
I think Woody had asked me a question a few minutes ago. How do I like that? I mentioned a Tunzi Refugium light, and he asked me how I like it. I think it's fine, Woody. If you have a smaller Refugium, like something in the hang-on back range, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it wasn't powerful enough. My Refugium is like 14 by 8 by 12, and I needed something stronger. I'm not looking for an Refugium light. Yeah, I'm looking for the best Refugium light I could find. So.
Gotcha. What we've utilized for the Refugium lighting is the warm white, 27 to the 2700K, 1000K, and we grow Kato like crazy. Do you know what I'm saying, or Seymour?
Yeah. I've been trying a couple, and but I'm not looking. Yeah, I have a small space, and I don't have a lot of room over the Refugium. But I'm just looking for. After watching that bulk resupply series on Refugium, because I have such a small Refugium, I'm trying to compensate with getting the best light possible. And it's sort of like a project also to just test a bunch of them, because the Kessel one is powerful and works, but I don't have enough room to put it, because when I put it over mine, it's so close it actually burns the Chaeto. And then I tried the smaller Kessel Grow Light, and I don't think it's powerful enough. So what I'm trying to do is I'm buying all these cheap ones that are in the 10 to 20, 25 bucks range and trying them to see which one. And to be honest, I mean, they all work.
Yeah, well, the smaller floodlights, the 60-watt equivalent LEDs, the warm white, the 2700K bulb, it's a lot smaller of a bulb, and you should be able to utilize that, and it has the intensity that you actually need. Not a 60-watt, 60-watter.
60 watt is a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's plenty for a small refugium. But yeah, the warmer the white light, the faster the Chaeto grows for some odd reason. We've been testing all the different, off the shelf, and that's kind of what we're trying to prove is you don't need a lot of the name brand lighting to actually grow a refugium. You know what I'm saying, Oral?
Yeah. I think Bulk Resupply had a series that said, a lot of these plant grow lights do as good or maybe a better job of growing Chaeto.
Yeah.
So so I've been testing some, because Amazon has a bunch of lights that are made for like indoor plant growth. So I'm testing. That's what I'm testing, a couple of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But they all work. They do. The other thing I've noticed is every time you sort of, I guess Chaeto is just like any photosynthetic organism. When you change its environment or its light, it takes a little bit of time for it to adapt.
Yeah, a little bit.
So when you change, I thought I'd be able to maybe go a month with each light and sort of track growth, but it hasn't been that simple, because when you change a refugium light, sometimes it could take 3 months, not 3 months, but sometimes it takes 6 weeks for the Chaeto to adjust and then start growing. Which was something I never thought about.
Yeah, it's the different chlorophylls, and each of the how do you say it? They're slightly different than the other one. Sometimes if you're on one certain light, that typical chlorophyll is abundant, right? And it's doing really, really well. When you switch the lighting, it has to switch over the different chlorophyll mechanisms on the inside. So it waits, you know what I'm saying? And it transfers everything over, and then all of a sudden it starts growing again. And a lot of people, it's Mother Nature's way of being able to capture the optimum lighting for each situation, depending on how deep the macro is in the water. Some of it does really, really well with the blue light, and then there's other ones that do really, really well with the warm, with the broad spectrum. Well, I see the logo. Pretty awesome.
Hey, why not?
Oh boy, yeah. So I was saying, so YouTube has given him a bunch of new tools now in the Hangouts, and he's taking full advantage of them.
That's awesome.
That's what they're there for.
Yep.
I love them. Crews helps us out. I'll help them out. The way it works. They can top hot chocolate.
Where is my?
I'm poorly. I need to get better. So, what was I going to say then? Something else to say.
I got a new 3A and 3B. Not opened yet. What is going on?
Do you like my new cup?
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
New Senai cut. Hang on. There we go. Might as well promote these while we're at it.
Senai Cup.
So, hang on. Let it focus. Let it focus. Let it focus. There we go.
Man, you guys.
So, people, these brands are awesome. So you're going to get any of these brands because they're all good. I've got to say that, by the way.
You got to.
Right.
It's required.
I don't got to say anything. If I don't like a brand, I would not tell them it's good. What's the point?
Absolutely. That's
What's the point?
The way that Elegant Corals sells products as well. If we're not using it, we're not selling it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no point in carrying 1.5 million products that we don't use.
Like I said, there's no benefit in me in telling someone that a product's good. If someone sponsors me and gives me something and they expect me to tell everyone that it's good, they've got another thing coming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
because at the end of the day, it's just my name.
Yeah, exactly, and you're not going to, how do you say? You're not going to put them on blast. You just take them down.
No.
You just take them down off your sponsor. Because I mean, it's nice. It's nice to get sponsored, but if you can't make it work for your system, you know, there's
Exactly.
there's no point. There's no point in continuing.
Well, see, I've had things before, Cruz, where I've had people send me stuff like, "Oh, you review this," and I've done reviews, and they've not liked it, but they asked me to do one. What do they want me to do? Lie for them?
Come on, Paul. That's expected.
Like Miracle Mud.
Lying is expected.
No, it's not expected. If they expect me to test something, I never asked them for it. They said, "We send you this, we test it for me." I'm like, "All right." I'm not gonna lie. What's the point? If I tell someone that a product's good, they go out use it, and it's really bad, they're going to go, "Oh, that Reef Community Worldwide or Aquarium Community Worldwide is a bell end." What's the point? Not going to do me any justice, is it?
He's a bell end.
Exactly.
See? English terms are all good, aren't they? Yeah, but it's like Miracle Mud. I get a lot of people coming to me saying, "It's Miracle Mud." In fact, right? Watch this, right? I'll cover his name up, right? I'll put it up. I'll put it up here, right? And I'll show you. Because this is a bloke that's one of the best reefers around here, right? Right around my area. And he actually asked me about Miracle Mud yesterday. So let's get the message up. He sent me on a... Get it up. Right. Try to do it without covering it, like we've covered his name up. I don't think he'll care anyway. Let's have a look.
Is that Totten?
Is what?
Is his name Totten?
Taunton?
Yeah.
No. Ah, here we go. Right. I don't care. I'll show you his name because he's a good lad anyway. Right. I'll let this focus. This is the message. Let it focus. When it focuses, you'll be able to see it. The joys of hangouts.
Yep.
It's the amount of time it takes to focus. There you go. Can you see that?
Not really.
He said, "Do you see any benefits when using Miracle Mud?" I put, "Yeah." I put, "Yeah." The polyps went nuts, and I said it leaches very small amounts of shit. Look, and I said I will be using it. Do you know what I mean?
He said I will.
Away. And he goes, "Sweet." He's going to use it. He's going to use it when he gets back off holiday. So he's going to come back off holiday. And he's going to start using Miracle Mud. And that's a recommendation from me. He's asking me. Yeah, he's a better reefer than me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're getting someone that you know is better than you, he knows he's better than me, but he's asking me if Miracle Mud's any good. I said yeah, and that's it. He's starting using it when he comes back. And I know he's already got a tub of it at his house, so it's good.
Absolutely.
But I think he's going to do it.
Yeah, there's
in the
a couple
sun.
of blokes from the. Yeah, there's a couple of blokes from the Triton group that hit me up. And I sent
So
them, I sent them your videos.
A lot of people, some people realise that you're, like me, I'm a basic reefer. I am a basic reefer. I don't have apexes. I don't spend thousands of pounds, on certain stuff. I've not got thousands of pounds to spend on it. You know what I mean?
What?
It's like Rookie Reefer was saying last night.
You telling me you don't have thousands?
No, it's like
of
Rookie
pounds?
Reefer saying. Well, think of Rookie Reefer. He said exactly the same thing yesterday. Said he's not got thousands of pounds to spend on stuff. I've not got thousands of pounds to spend on stuff.
What?
I haven't. Do you know what I mean?
What?
I'm a postman.
What?
You know what I mean? I'm not a chief executive of a big company or anything. You know what I mean? My wife does. Trust me, my wife's a bread earner in this house. She earns low. But I'm folding clothes here, can you see? Just took them out the dryer.
Don't let your wife hear you say that.
No, she knows that. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
The thing is, though, I pay for my wife to go off. I pay for my wife to go to college and university. Through it all to get all her qualifications. It was me that was working, me that was pulling all the money in. When she started coming out with more money, I felt a good benefit from it because it was me that helped to do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was me that paid for her to go through it all.
Well
She's
done.
earning more money than me, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
But I was at university. I was in my second year at university, me. So I had to leave. The university. I was training to be an operating department practitioner. Didn't I was doing surgery. I was training in surgery. Me. In surgery.
You were going to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a surgeon tech. Yeah, surgery.
Yeah. I was in the second year, and I damaged my knee. And I mean, damaged it where I've had 2 operations on it since. So it's like my knee's that bad, but I couldn't stand there. Do you know when you stand still?
Uh-huh.
You've got to stand still for hours. It could be 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stand still. So I got told, and I'm not lying, the surgeon that I was working with operated on my knee. And he told me to become a postman. I'm like, what? It's like to strengthen the muscles up in your leg. He said, because the walking will strengthen all the muscles up in your leg and it'll help support your knee.
Oh my God. My wife is
every day.
That's my wife acting stupid in the background.
Hey, Mrs. Seymour, stop acting stupid.
All right.
Mrs. Seymour.
I hope I never meet her because she'll batter me.
She could probably beat me up too.
I'm glad I'm so far away.
She got the athletic genes.
Mm.
Oh, I used to have that. Not no more. I've got old and grey. You know what I mean?
Me too. Used to run all over the place.
Anyway, let's go back.
Old.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Miracle Mud. Yeah. So I've got him. I've got that. So he's definitely using Miracle Mud now. All the reefers around where I am now, every single one of them are using Miracle Mud. Everyone. And that's like Michael Aaron's, like Mark Ebb, that Christopher, that new lad. A new lad started reefing straight away, Miracle Mud from day one. And that starts with me. That, in fact, Cruz knows that. Because I took some out of mine, didn't I? Do you know when I was emptying the me reactor because it was too much? That's when I give him. I took it out because it was still usable. I give it him. He used it, and then he's gone out and bought more. In fact, he tagged it. I think we tagged you in it and Leng on Facebook when he said that he's just bought another one and tagged me. Miracle Mud, the way forward. I
is.
think it is anyway.
Yeah.
Paul, does your wife work in print? No, my wife's a specialist nurse.
Give me a second.
Paul, you know, postmen in the U.S. they do pretty well.
How do you mean pretty well?
Pretty damn well.
Why? How much do they get an hour or a month or whatever? Ours is hourly rate, isn't it?
I don't know if the hourly rate would transfer, but they it's pretty good, and they can make a good amount of money overtime.
Get in here. In here. My dog just never listens to me. I'm not even joking. Look. Get in here. Get in here. Look. Just ignores me blatantly. Look. In here. Get in here. All right. Let's go for a bath. Let's go for a bath. Come on. Let's go for a bath. Yeah. Runs away then. You know what? I'm the only person she doesn't listen to. You could walk in my house, she doesn't even know you. You'll tell her to do something, she'll do it. She's just ignorant with me. Why? Is Rico streaming?
Yeah, Rico's streaming right now. He asked me to jump over.
I'll tell you what, Rico, if you're watching this, you need to give people a chance because you're just taking over now. You see, I don't do that, mate. I check if people are thinking first, you're not streaming. If someone's streaming, I won't stream. I don't piss on people's chips.
Yeah, no. He was, he asked me to jump on, but I said I want to check up on you first, Paul.
All right. Well, what I'll do, I'm going to... when this YouTube thing's come through...
You know what I'm saying, mate?
Yeah. When this YouTube money comes through, I'm going to buy a coral cruise. So when I get this coral, I want you to jump on so I can put it in, because this cruise is coral. I'm going to buy a coral on behalf of Cruise.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
Not a problem. Danny Smith wants to connect with you. Don't even know who Danny Smith is. Go. Right then, so what we'll do, should we jump on Rico's then? See how he's doing?
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Right, not a problem then.
Alright, I'll see you
Right
there.
then, I'll catch you.
Guys.
Yep, I'll catch you all soon. See you all in a bit. Bye bye.
Bye.
Paul, you going over to Rico's too?
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah. All right, people. If you want to jump on Rico's, jump on Rico's. I'll shut this one down now.
All right.
All right. Catch you all soon.
There.
Yes,
all right, cheers.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.